What's up, Creamers? It's me, Hacho, and I'm joined with my co-host, Sammy Daddy.
I brought my pencil.
And we're going to talk to Turkey, like Ted Turner, about some rash.
There are certain things like growing radishes that technology hasn't really changed very much.
We're going to catch up with Sam Dad's trip to Las Vegas, Nevada. We're going to do another old brew where we watch old wrestling. And what's our match count for 2025? The year of our lives. All that. What's up? Oh, fucking wrestling.
Coffee.
Welcome back, Creamers. It's been a long time. It's been a while. I made that up.
I have never heard that before in my life.
How was your trip to Las Vegas, Nevada?
God, I don't know how to respond to that. No, it was really fun. We had a really good time.
Oh, yeah, it did?
They did not have any wrestling.
Oh, that's right.
I missed it.
Yeah, because Las Vegas, Nevada is the home of WrestleMania 30, or what is it, 41? 41.
I did get a picture by a sign advertising tickets.
Really?
For Raw, NXT, and SmackDown.
And you can see that picture right now.
Yep, that's me pointing at the not everything but WrestleMania sign.
Wow,
but that
I love
was
it.
Exciting.
Beautiful photo.
I did get really excited when it was up on like the stadium when we first got there.
Yeah.
Oh. And we're in Las Vegas and I'm pointing out an advertisement.
When we went to Chicago for the New Japan show last year, when I would see other people with wrestling shirts on, I'd be just like, oh my God, there's another guy. Oh, that guy's going to be at the show. And Alicia was like, okay.
Maybe. Well, then
that's not that surprising. There's definitely going to be other people there besides us.
When we were in Vegas for Double or Nothing, the first one, I still had that feeling where we'd be like walking down the street and be like, oh, he's got a Bullet Club thing on. He knows wrestling.
Yeah.
But everybody did because it was a Double or Nothing, the first Double or Nothing. So
no doubt. Yeah, man.
But it was fun. No, we had a good time. There was no wrestling. Ate some food at places, drank some drinks at places, bet some bets at other places.
Nice. Did you win any money, mate?
No.
Oh, we don't have a boo.
No, we did not. But we tried. But we had fun. There's it's not the real horse races. It's like a big mechanical horse racing machine.
Even better.
Love it.
Not just because I don't think that they should have horse racing or dog racing or anything like that, but also because I like robots, and so robot horses.
You would be amazed by it. I don't understand the mechanics, but there's got to be magnets or something because they move kind of freely, and inside it's the best machine. That sounds pretty sick. Yeah, it's the best machine, and you can win some money on it.
I like Vegas. It's a cool town.
It's my favorite.
Yeah, before I ever went there, I thought that it was not for me, and then now I'm just like I see why they call it Adult Disney World or whatever they call it.
Is that what they call it? Sin City.
There's a lot of nicknames.
I call it
the Big Apple.
I call it the city that never sleeps. And the City of Lights.
I like how we both went a New York one.
The Big Easy. I stayed at New York.
Right on, man.
So there you go.
That's where you stayed this time?
Yeah. We did the roller coaster there. That was cool.
Hell yeah.
Well, we did it before too, but we did it this time too. So that was cool. We did a drag brunch.
That sounds
So I bought, they have drinks, obviously. So I was perusing the list, and it said fish bowls. And I'm like, all right, that's cool. This will last me. And it was like the size of my head.
Dang.
So that was really
man.
fun.
I've had those drinks there.
I didn't know.
Yeah, those are cool.
I knew. They're like, what'd you expect it? It was a fish bowl. And I'm like, well, I know, but I thought it would be like a normal-sized fish bowl. But this was for like a
This was in a goddamn aquarium.
Yeah, that was good. I should have used that one. If I can go back.
You can.
Oh, cool. I'll use that.
Yeah.
Ordered a fishbowl, not the aquarium.
Yeah, right. Fuckers.
So that was cool. What else did we do? Nothing. A lot of walking around. I like walking around and seeing all the places and the lights.
That's the fun part of it, yeah.
Making friends.
The second time we went there, it was during COVID, and it was like super hot outside, and I was just surprised at how many people didn't give a shit about catching COVID, because we wore masks.
Not in Vegas.
Yeah.
You can't there.
There's a lot of,
What did I tell you? What happens in Vegas? Happens in Vegas.
What's this one?
I mean, for God's sakes, I came.
That does remind me, though. I wanted to ask you about this.
Oh, shit.
Did you watch the Revolution?
You bet I
At the
did.
pay-per-view? Did you watch the pre-show?
I didn't watch the entire pre-show, but I did listen to it in my car when I was driving around.
So that's safe. So I watched the
was just
pre-show.
listening to it.
I know, but it's
It's like listening to a
you
baseball game.
glanced over.
No, I had the screen off. No, I didn't. I didn't have the screen off. I had
know
my
you didn't.
GPS on.
I know. So the first match was Hologram and Commander against somebody.
Is that the one where Jericho beat up the Luchadors?
Nope, that was later.
Okay.
So I thought, all right, I feel like Hologram's like they're trying to make him a big deal.
Yeah.
But I get putting is it Commander, right? Hologram and Commander?
Yeah.
I get putting them on the pre-show because the fast pace and whatever.
Right.
And then the next match is it Shane Taylor
Promotions. Something like that. Yeah.
So it's them against
And it was the
Undisputed
infantry, right?
Kingdom. Oh, I don't know. Is that what they call them?
Shane Taylor Promotions, like representing the the infantry.
I don't know, but the one guy's name is like Charlie Bravo. And wasn't Shane Taylor a serviceman? Wasn't that part of his gimmick before?
I don't remember.
So they do have like a military feel.
Yeah.
to a
Okay.
point.
Then I think so.
But they're fighting the Undisputed Kingdom. I think that's their name still, right? And
Yeah.
Daniel Garcia. And I thought, wow, you guys have your TNT champion, and Adam Cole was a big deal like a year ago, 2 years ago. But they're on the pre-show.
Yeah.
And then Jericho, I kind of see why he was on the pre-show now.
That's where he belongs.
But I thought, like, wow, Jericho's got the Ring of Honor title on the pre-show.
Mm-hmm.
And it just seemed like, wow, it's I guess since I keep up, but I don't watch every week, it was just weird to see, like.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I get that's how wrestling works. And then there was, I think the last one was like an 8-man tag with Orange Cassidy and Briscoe and the Boom.
Yeah.
Boom. Maybe it was a 6-man. I don't know. But I'm like, Orange Cassidy's on the pre-show.
Yeah.
And it feels like that was like their. I get it. That's how wrestling works. You go up and down, you move around the stories, but it was just.
Yeah, I think the pre-show is probably just too much. Like, there's, I mean, what if those guys just weren't on the show at all? Would you have even thought about them not being on the show?
Well, I'm out of the loop on the AEW stuff, but no. I don't think at no point during that show did I think, wonder what Adam Cole's doing.
Right.
Or Danny Garcia.
I know. I think Adam Cole and coming back and then having the feud with MJF that everybody hated kind of really, like, it hurt him way more than it hurt MJF, because MJF's like back being an important guy again and stuff.
He had the match of the night until the next match.
Yeah,
and then they had the match of the night.
Yeah.
I mean, that was.
I saw somebody refer to the show as the show with too many main events, because every match was essentially could have been a main event. of a
I
pay-per-view.
heard it referenced as the greatest pay-per-view with the worst main event
That's very true.
type of thing.
Yeah.
Like everything was great and then the ending.
Yeah.
People weren't super fond
They
of
call it
but
a
we can
butter
get to
end.
that. Do they?
Everything's
They should.
good, looks good, butter end. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
That was a Butterend pay-per-view.
Yeah.
But it was cool.
Yeah, no, I mean, I didn't, again, like I was telling you off the old show.
I was showing him where you told me.
Oh, yeah, over there.
Over there.
I didn't have any expectations of enjoying that main event, so I was not disappointed because I knew it was going to suck. No offense to Adam Copeland, but he's just he doesn't compete with Will Ospreay versus Kyle Fletcher, Kenny Omega versus Takeshita,
Not in a cage.
Tony Storm versus even in a cage or otherwise. I mean,
Well, I was just saying.
but following a cage match, in that cage match, for
it's
example.
tough.
Right. I mean, I've never seen. I was watching Maven. You watch Maven's YouTube channel?
I have watched some videos.
I think like last week or 2 weeks ago, he put out a video where he was, telling you these secrets of how they do things in wrestling and stuff. And he was showing you that like
Maven.
with like barbed wire, they like cut the barbs and they bend them in so that it doesn't hurt as
not
much.
as
It's still going to
bad,
hurt,
yeah.
but it's not going to be as bad. And then he was saying, with the thumbtacks, they're just thumbtacks. There's nothing. There's no fake. There's no fake in it.
it's just
But
a thumbtack.
but the way to take it without hurting yourself is to always do it with a back bump. So then I'm watching this show and I'm like, oh
did a
my
front
god,
bump.
right? And then I don't know if you saw like in his
Styles Clash?
yeah.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if you saw Kyle Fletcher's like
Pee-pee?
his trunks, but he had like
yeah.
little blood
Oh, yeah.
spots all over. I'm like, damn man, that had to fucking hurt.
I got to imagine. Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't.
And then a goddamn Spanish fly. When I could see when I realized they're going for a
once
Spanish
they
fly,
went up there and the
I was like,
positioning,
oh no, dude, this is gonna be scary.
and it was.
Yeah,
And he landed. Osprey kind of landed sideways.
he
I
did. He
feel
hurt his
like.
hip.
He looked like it.
Yeah,
He probably was gonna cry.
he probably was.
I would have cried.
That's what they do over there in England.
I did a Spanish
Sickos,
fly off
man.
the top of the cage and the sideways. No, that was sweet.
I
That was. I like Osprey. I didn't care. I don't want to say I didn't care. I knew it'd be a good match, but I just don't care.
Yeah.
About, like, I kind of want them to do other things now.
I'm sure
which I think they will.
Yeah.
But that was a good way to finish it. And
Yeah,
it was
for sure.
The match was awesome. They're both cool. It made me like Fletcher more, because I think I said it on here a couple months ago. I'm like, I don't care about that.
Yeah, no doubt.
He was losing a lot and
Yeah.
whatever. Now I get he's doing his thing.
Yeah.
But
Brian Barker wasn't a fan of him, and then I remember I was watching Super Card of Honor or something last year, and I saw him on there in a singles match for maybe the television title of Ring of Honor. I don't remember, and I was like, oh, he's actually really good. So
Yeah,
like,
it was never,
I got like a sneak preview because he also wore gear inspired by Jushin Thunder Liger
at the pay per view.
at that Ring of Honor
Oh,
one,
at
yeah.
the Ring of Honor.
And he had because you ever seen when like Jushin Thunder Liger gets his mask taken off or
No.
takes it off himself? He wears face paint under there and he's like becomes a different character.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I'm familiar. I'm not.
And so he was inspired by that, not like the masked Jushin Thunder Liger.
Oh, the evil one.
Yeah,
That's cool.
it was cool. But so then I was like, oh, this guy's pretty good.
He's all right. Yeah, I got no problem.
Yeah.
He's not my favorite, but
No.
I'm not like upset if he's on the show or whatever.
Right. Takeshita versus Kenny was good.
That was sweet.
I liked their gear, but I thought it's like, you know what? Obviously, I have to suspend my disbelief because there's no way that you guys are enemies and you're gonna wear matching clothes.
Yeah.
That's just not how the world works.
Yeah, it is.
You're right. Both
Things happen like
when
that
we're
all
in
the
war,
time.
when countries are in war, both
They wear
sides wear
different
camouflage.
colors. Yeah. Different color camouflage.
Yeah, one guy wears the blue camo, one guy wears the green, so they don't shoot their own guys.
That's how you know. No, it just makes sense. I'm a bad
Yeah.
guy. No, that was good.
Well,
I think
question for you: was any of those matches your match of the week?
Yeah, and I didn't want to pick the same one as you
And I already
because
told
I'm
you I was
worried
gonna
about
pick.
what you're gonna pick. But I still picked Tony Storm and
That's what I picked too.
Timeless Tony.
I was gonna
and
change
Mariah
I was
Man.
gonna change it to
I was
Kenny
gonna-
Omega.
I was gonna change it to the Osprey one.
It was gonna be one of
No,
those,
I'm not. I'm sticking. That's what I wanted.
right?
It was like I didn't.
And it was 13 minutes
I
long.
was just gonna say I saw people kind of complaining.
Yeah,
Oh, they only got 12
it was
minutes, and I
perfect.
thought
It was perfect.
it felt like 20.
Yeah,
And
in a good way.
I did think that I was a little worried when she got busted, when Timeless Tony got busted open, because it looked like it was a little rough.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there was because I think it goes from the pile driver on the steps is what busted her open.
Yeah,
Or I don't, well, whatever. That's when she started bleeding. And she was sitting on the steps, and it didn't look like she was in character. And she was kind of like, fuck.
yeah.
And then there was definitely a point right after that they went back in the ring. And I think you could see her, like, she sits up and you can see her go, fuck.
Yeah,
And it's like, that's not Timeless. That's just Tony Storm. being
right.
Like,
Like,
uh-oh.
oh yeah, I might bleed out in
Which
this
is,
match.
yeah, which I was kind of worried. And I'm like, all right, she's moving around fine. And then they
Yeah.
put glass on their hands. And
Yeah, that was cool.
I liked it. No, that I just was, we've talked about it a million times already, but like, I was just really into that. Both of them.
Yeah.
And the feud. And I figured it'd go away for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But
I mean, it sort
That
of
was the
did
way to
after
do it.
All In.
well, yeah, because then
Tony
she
Storm was
left,
gone, and then
then she
Mariah
came
May had the
back
title,
as-
was just defending the title against.
which was fine.
Yeah.
None of it was bad, but then it's also like, well, what else are you gonna do? So now I'm
Yeah.
curious to see like that as well at the Hollywood ending.
One thing I wasn't a fan of in the match was how often JR brought up that they're women. Did you notice that?
Best woman in the world.
Yeah.
No, damn
Nah,
it. They're
I can't believe I've never seen something so physical from two ladies. That kind
I
of
think
shit.
he's
I'm
trying
like,
to-
JR, shut up.
I think he's trying to help.
Yeah, well, it's
think
not
it's-
necessary.
I think it's the same way as. Did you watch that part where they interviewed the girls from
The Queen of the
Queen
Ring.
of the Ring?
Yeah,
And the ones like, you know who's gonna win?
I know. I don't think that's what she meant.
What she meant was
Like
like
you have,
you know you're
yeah,
gonna
you have
win.
confidence.
You know you're a winner, but
Right.
like
I know. I've
You
seen a
said
lot of
it
people running with it, and it's
so
like
wrong.
that's not what she meant.
it's not what she meant. But
When she said it, I
so
thought that.
stupid.
I know. I was like, you,
I knew what she meant like
Right.
immediately, but I'm like, you said
Yeah.
that's so dumb.
yeah. You know that blonde chick? Did you recognize her from anything? Did you
No.
ever watch Heels?
No,
Oh, she's in that show Heels.
she loves wrestling, movies and TV.
I'm thinking maybe it's like, hey, we're casting for a character that's a wrestler, and you were
And you already
you were
know how to
trained,
wrestle.
yeah, and you're also an actress,
You work with Arrow.
yeah.
He beat Christopher Daniels.
And kind of funny enough is
Did he beat Christopher Daniels? Arrow. at the All In,
The first All In.
the real All In.
Yeah,
Let's say it. The real All In.
Well, I don't remember. It was a good match for a celebrity,
He fucking
though.
should have. He's had a couple. He
Yeah.
wrestled at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
With
But in the match with Christopher Daniels, he wore like actual wrestling gear, so he looked cooler.
Yeah. Who do you? Yeah, he wrestled with Pac.
That's right.
When he was Neville.
That's right. Yeah.
Against
And Cody Rhodes was in that match. Yeah.
Stardust and Bad News Barrett.
Yeah. That's
Isn't
right.
that crazy? WWE champion, SmackDown commentator,
Yeah.
and Pac.
Wow. And the best
Era.
celebrity wrestler of all time, I guess.
He's up there.
Unless you count Logan Paul.
He's really good. I know you don't like him, but
Well, no, but I mean, I can't deny that he's a good wrestler.
You don't have to like him, but
Yeah, I still hope he dies.
it was just fine. He might in the ring doing something crazy.
I have my fingers crossed.
He's really good.
Yeah,
Wrestling wise,
as a wrestler, as a human,
wrestling-wise,
obviously, he's a piece of
well,
shit.
yeah, that's what I hear.
So
I don't know.
does Andrew Schultz.
He was there.
I saw
Logan
that.
Paul beat him
Yeah.
up, or was going to beat him up.
I was like,
didn't see.
wow, piece of shit on piece of shit violence.
I didn't see it. I saw the.
Oh, you didn't watch Raw?
Save him. I saw the highlights.
Yeah.
I watched them just so I was up to date. But
Yeah.
no, I'll probably watch it tonight. Or no, I'll watch NXT tonight. And if I stay up late enough,
The other
I'll
day I
watch
was
them
at my
both.
buddy Johnny's house, and his friend Mateo was, he's
Arson?
Arson, yes.
Johnny Arson.
Johnny
Check
Arson,
him
local rap legend
from Cleveland,
from the city that we live in.
city we live in.
And his buddy Mateo, he's like a new wrestling fan.
Okay.
And he was like, we were talking about wrestling, He's like, yeah, I've been really getting into NXT lately.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, my buddy Sam's getting into NXT. And you know what they said? Sammy Daddy?
is that Sammy Daddy?
Hold on, where's that?
That's there.
They said,
Green.
That's Sammy Daddy.
Wrestling's nuts.
that one
Wrestling's
doesn't really work.
nuts.
I don't like that one.
No,
anymore.
shout out Johnny Arson and Mateo.
And Joe. A different Joe, not the hot Joe, but a different
And Joe. Who's watching NXT?
Mateo.
Mateo, he gets
Yes.
it, man. NXT is. Do you know what's happened? Is that what you were going to tell me about NXT?
Just that a guy recognized you.
Of course. He
Well, not recognized you,
Why
but
wouldn't
knew
he?
your name and thought, is that the same Sam? Sammy Daddy? And I was like, oh,
yeah.
Mateo.
Well, you and me are close, so you'll call me Sam sometimes for short, or Dad. We're just pushing buttons.
I wonder if it. Hold on.
There's a thing. No. Keep it in.
Yeah. Hold on. How did I?
There's wrestling and also cream involved.
That's this one.
Wrestle cream bullshit. Cream bullshit.
You can never do it again.
Yeah, that was just a lucky fucking time. But yeah, so what's going on NXT tonight?
Roadblock.
Oh,
Julia versus Stephanie Vakir.
that's tonight
Belt
for both
belt.
belts. Okay.
They're not unifying
Where Stephanie
them, but
becomes
belt for
Stephanie
belt.
Two Belts.
I hope so.
I think the other girl's
rumor
injured,
is,
isn't she?
Who's your buddy? Not Meltzer. Who's your buddy with Meltzer?
Brian Alvarez.
I think him said.
Him said that.
Him said that
That sounds like
they were going to save it. He won't say who, but he alluded to one of them being injured and needing some time off, so that's why they're doing it now to let whomever is injured
I hope
or
it's-
needs to recover.
I hope it's Julia.
I know, me too.
I don't
feel
really.
bad
I don't really
saying
hope it.
that.
Right.
I don't
right,
hope
right.
it's her, but since
Yeah.
it's already happened,
I hope Brian Alvarez is wrong.
I hope, yeah, Swerve. They've been wrong lately, I feel like.
They've been wrong sometimes. I
And
mean,
they get called out.
yeah.
Which I like.
Sometimes I think they get false information by people just
On
so that they
purpose?
can get called out. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree, but I get that.
Yeah.
Well, because, like, I don't know if you know, but John Cena's a bad guy now.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't know
that's
if you
one
heard.
thing that's happened since we've seen each other.
So, I think they said, like, Triple H, The Rock, John Cena, and who's the guy that writes with The Rock? Brian Gewirtz?
I'm not sure, but I know what you're talking about.
They're
Yeah,
the
yeah.
only ones that knew until, like, a half hour before.
I remember.
what was
Yeah,
gonna
I
happen.
actually think I was listening to them talk about or saying
Which I
that, yeah.
get why you would do that. And then I'm wondering if they're doing the thing where they tell you, hey, John Cena's gonna, or whatever, CM Punk's gonna win the chamber. And then they tell me Drew McIntyre's gonna win the chamber.
Yeah.
And then they see,
Who's the leak?
it got out there that Drew McIntyre's gonna
Yeah.
win. That means that
That could be.
I'm curious. Or they just play it close to the chest, which is what I want. I didn't think John Cena's gonna be a bad guy.
No, I know.
I thought it'd be silly, and now I'm all
Right,
about
right.
it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I mean, who would have thought in his final year of wrestling he would finally be a heel?
Do it. He finally did
Yeah.
it.
you think Vince McMahon was like
He wouldn't have
pissed?
done it. Yeah.
Well, I've been spending all these years
Well,
keeping him a
he's-
babyface.
When John's going to retire from WWE and go to Vince's new wrestling company. That's a rumor.
Oh, really? I didn't.
Triple H told me that.
Do you have any any interesting thoughts about this?
Vince McMahon's,
Yeah.
what's it called? His new venture?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have some real interesting is
a word for sure.
thoughts.
A lot of
that
them, yeah, I
I'm
think.
going to tell you, Vince McMahon. Who else is with him? Do you know?
With Vince McMahon?
Yeah, who else is getting in on this? Well, who's the guy that used to do the producing that everybody hated with all the camera cuts?
Oh, yeah. What the fuck was that guy's name? Kevin Dunn.
Kevin Dunn. Whoever else is a part of this, I got something for you. Wrestle Cream, me, and Hot Joe will officially go on record that we will gladly sign any contract you put in front of us to be your official first podcast. Forever. Yeah, so just send us over any legally binding documents and we will gladly support whatever you guys have going on. We will sign, yeah. We will sign any NDAs.
Oh, man.
I will. What do you want? Say the price. Oh, time for my pills. You say whatever you want. We'll sign on the dotted line.
I would like to publicly say that if...
We'll do your camera.
Yeah, good point. I would like to publicly say that if Sammy Daddy does sign a contract with Vince McMahon, then Wrestle Cream will go back to being just me because I will not be signing to work with Vince McMahon. He's pretty problematic.
You don't want him yelling in your ear while you're doing this?
That's not even the problem.
Oh.
I mean, I wouldn't like that. But he's allegedly a predator.
Allegedly.
Well, I'm only saying that to keep myself from being in trouble. I mean, he definitely did that stuff.
Saying, sign me up. Sign me up, Vinny Mac, whoever else is with you. We'll take down that WWE once and for all.
Someone's got to do it.
We'll give them a lethal dose of poison.
Whoa.
My chair doesn't swivel, or else you would see it says NWO on the back.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
All right, Creamers. So what do you think about
Signing
his
with
trip
Vince
to
McMahon.
Vegas?
Oh.
Would you go to Las Vegas?
What do you
You're probably going to
like to see
for
in
WrestleMania.
Las Vegas?
Also, are you excited about Sammy Daddy signing a contract with Vince McMahon? Comment below and let us know. It's now time for Old Brew. We're gonna change.
Let me go change my shirt.
We're gonna change our shirts.
Yeah.
We're gonna get right back to it.
Sweaty. Danhausen versus Marion Fontaine. No, there won't be any more interruptions.
Yeah, it's doing that weird noise thing.
Yes, we're certain. Not us, though. On with the show. Oh, I don't know where this is. This might be that brewery in Detroit they do shows in.
What's the next show? It's in Dayton.
Dayton. Let me get the information.
I want to go. I think I might.
There's a good lineup. Well, there's no lineup, but they've announced wrestlers that will be there.
Yeah.
Let me get this.
Oh, here he comes.
Oh, this is a different Danhausen than you're used to seeing.
This is his great grandfather.
Yeah, look at that.
Or is Danhausen?
Timeless.
Yeah, he's like sort of a vampire, isn't he?
Friday, April 11th, 2025, the year of our lives, Dayton. At Foundry Theater at Antioch College, 920 Corey Street, Yellow Springs, Ohio. That's the next show. Matthew Cross, Effie Davidson, Buster Buckaroo, you know him.
I sure do. I know his grandson. His great grandson.
Vinny Mandelbaum. That's Vincent Nothing.
Oh yeah, yeah. I did see this actually, because I knew that he was gonna be there. I'm like, oh, that's
Okay.
cool.
Marty Bell?
Is Ricky Shane Page on it?
No. Not yet, at least.
Right on.
I don't think the whole thing's announced, but... He's so spooky.
I'm spooked.
He's... What's he like? Like Nosferatu. Have you
Oh, yeah.
seen that?
The new one? I fell asleep during it, but I've seen the old one. Have you seen the new one?
Nope.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's on Peacock.
I'm not gonna say that it's not good, but it was definitely not. It was boring. You know what I watched yesterday for the very first time?
Old wrestling.
Les Mis.
Les Miserables. Les Miserables.
I think it's Les Miserables.
Les Miserables.
Yeah.
That's the guy's name.
No, that's not the guy's name. That's just
Oh.
the name of the play.
The play? You watched the
Well,
play
I watched
or
the film
movie?
based on the play.
Les Mis? Hugh Jackman?
Yeah,
Nicole
Hugh
Kidman?
Jackman. No,
What's Nicole Kidman in?
it's Anne Hathaway.
What's Nicole Kidman in? The Greatest Showman?
She's not in that either.
She's in a musical.
I don't know. Is she in?
Les Mis.
She's not in.
Is
Les
that a
Mis.
war? Like
Yeah,
the
kind of. It's like a
the
French Revolution. Yeah. And then Russell Crowe is in it.
He sings?
He does. That's the thing I don't like about this movie is everybody sings
Well, it's a
every
musical.
time they talk.
It's a musical.
But that's not how most musicals are.
Oh, I don't know.
They
then.
talk normal and then they break into song. This movie, they're fucking doing it the whole time.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Like if they didn't have the music, it would have been a very good movie. But the music just made it boring.
If there's no music in this musical, it'd be great.
Well, it doesn't have to be a musical. It's based on a book. The book isn't a musical.
If you sing it when you read it.
Yeah, but it won't rhyme.
Oh, yeah.
Russell Crowe.
Is the referee in this match? No. All right.
All right,
so
who do
where
you got?
In this one,
Yeah,
Marion Fontaine. I never go against Marion Fontaine.
that's fair. Uh-oh.
So Danhausen wasn't getting in the ring. Oh. You get it?
What?
He had to
Oh,
invite
love
Danhausen
that.
in.
I love that.
Because he's a vampire.
Hell yeah.
Vampire-esque.
Did they do that? Have they ever done that any other time?
I don't know. I can't say.
Speaking of vampires, Gangrel's going to be at this fan expo. in
Really?
Cleveland, yeah. I'm going to go to it to get a picture with Mick Foley.
I'm going to take my GTV script from last week and have him sign it.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
man.
yeah. It's a very... What's the word? Untraditional approach that Danhausen's taking to this match.
It really is.
They're doing a test of strength, but Danhausen went in very nonchalant and is dominating
Wow. He's
Marion
strong.
Fontaine with his strength at the moment. Oh, Fontaine kicked out of it. Or not kicked out. Kicked his arm.
Hell yeah, man.
Oh, Danhausen reverses. Oh, Fontaine reverses. Oh, Danhausen reverses. That's how I commentate.
So loud.
Me?
No, the video. That's why I turned it down.
They had a
Your headphones,
megaphone.
anyways.
They had a megaphone. It's fun. This one's in color.
Ah, shit.
If you're not watching this one,
You know
is
what?
in
I'm gonna
color
say
with
I
with
love-
scratches.
I love Marianne Fontaine,
Mm-hmm. Me too.
but I got to go with Danhausen on this one.
Oh,
Oh, no.
he scared him. He fainted.
He was playing
he just
possum.
pretend. Oh, but now he's pretending to faint again.
This is so fun.
Danhausen grabbed him. Oh, but he reverses the Irish whip. He did. Fontaine seems to be one step ahead.
Yeah. He really is. He must have done his homework.
He watched Nosferatu.
Yeah.
They should make a sequel. You know
Nosferatu 2 starring Danhausen.
Nosferatu. Thanks. I don't know. I didn't watch it though. I don't know how it ends.
I won't tell you. No spoilers.
You fell asleep. You don't know.
Well, I've seen the original.
Yeah, but you don't know.
That's true. They could have changed things. Flapjack.
See,
Uh-oh.
you don't see the,
Oh, no. Mexican surfboard?
what do you call that? Like an up and over? Where he jumps over him? You don't see that reversed a lot.
You don't. But when you're facing Danhausen, you have to expect the unexpected.
You're right. Especially this version.
He's a spooky man.
He was... what do you call that move? He's grabbing his jaw and ripping it open.
The jaw ripper.
Yep, that would be it. Oh, he licked him?
I mean, we've all seen Marion Fontaine. He's a very lickable man.
No, I get it.
Yes.
It's frowned upon, but I understand.
Yeah. It's not a normal thing you would do in a wrestling match.
No.
No one's ever won a match with it.
But Danhausen's not a normal wrestler.
That's true. He's trying to get into the head of one Marion Fontaine.
Mm-hmm. Like a Tootsie Pop by licking his way to the center.
Oh my God.
Oh, he's doing like the Bray Wyatt backwards corner thing, but he's stomping him while he did it. Danhausen's definitely in control now.
He really is.
Oh.
Once you invite him into the ring, that's when it's done. You're done,
Screwed up.
I'd like to see this Marion Fontaine take the title from Matt Cross.
I would too, but I just don't.
You don't see it
I
happening?
just don't see it happening.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't bet on it.
Matthew Cross has been the champion for thousands and thousands of days.
Right.
He's really like the first and only wrestling champion of all time.
Has he been the champion of old wrestling longer than Bruno Sammartino was WWF champion? Oh shit!
They got to be pretty close. If it's not more, then
oh
it's
boy,
close.
oh boy.
We had him really.
I thought our boy Fontaine had this one in the
He
bag.
had him high up on there. Oh.
Oop.
What did he turn
Damn.
that? He went for that. What was that? Like a tilt-a-whirl DDT?
Yeah, but he caught him.
Tornado DDT,
Yeah.
and then he got stopped. But Fontaine kept it going into a suplex.
He really did.
That's exciting.
He knows what he's doing in there.
Oh yeah. He's an artist, and the mat is his canvas.
Yeah, the canvas is.
The
Oh
canvas
shit!
is his canvas, but
Danhausen's not done.
he's ready. But he's being too aggressive.
Who, Danhausen?
Danhausen and Fontaine's
Yeah,
kind of
that's a good
him
point.
in.
He might get outsmarted by Marion Fontaine.
But that just the pure strength, though. The pure strength.
Uh-oh. What's he going to do? Damn, that was pretty
German
cool.
suplex.
That was dope.
Yeah, that was a good one. I don't know if they called it German suplex back then. Wow. Off that German suplex, he beat Mr. Fontaine.
We're back from Old Brew. We put our other shirts back on. And now it's time for our match counts. What's your match count for 2025, the year of our lives, Sammy Daddy?
I'll tell you right now what it is. So, going out of town to Vegas,
Yeah.
definitely
Hampered
hurt.
your wrestling.
But
you did
coming
watch a show
back-
with 9 matches on it.
Well, so I did watch. Let me pull it up. I'll tell you right now if I remember correctly. I did watch Elimination Chamber
Oh, yeah.
because I missed that. That was the first day I was gone. But
Yeah.
so I watched that.
Well, I think they had 4 matches.
A whole 4 matches. But don't worry, I watched the Raw after. Another 4 matches. Really
Yeah.
knocking them.
Dynamite's been doing like 4 matches sometimes lately.
And I watched. I didn't count Dynamite because I don't remember what I watched of it.
Okay.
But I didn't watch all of it.
Well, you should just
I
go
don't
on
remember
Cage
that.
Match and
I
go,
don't
I
remember.
remember this match.
From Dynamite?
Yeah.
I didn't remember.
Okay.
Because they advertised, and I'm like, did I see that or did I hear about it? Because I don't remember what happened. But then I watched SmackDown. And then I watched the pre-show. I made it a point to watch the pre-shows to help my match count.
Oh.
And then I watched Revolution.
Hell yeah, man.
So my count is 174 matches.
Nice.
Or whatever day it is. showed.
Is that Sammy, Daddy?
It is.
Is that Sammy, Daddy? Is that Sammy, Daddy?
You better believe it. Yeah, 174.
I watched Dynamite.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's see. When was the last time I saw? I watched all the Dynamites that from the last time I saw
It's
you.
like two.
The Collisions. And
I think.
I watched the Elimination Chamber match, the men's one, and the women's actually.
The women's was really good.
The women's was
they
really
both
good.
were really good, but I thought the women's was very well.
No, I
well
thought
done.
so too.
Jade.
Yeah.
I like Jade. Love me some Jade.
Jade's cool. Yeah.
Love
And then I watched Revolution.
Right.
My match count for 2025 is 186 matches.
All right, I can catch that.
Joe. Joe. Wrestle cream bullshit.
Nice. All right, I can catch that.
No,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
for
catch
sure.
up to you one of these weeks.
My match of the week was Mariah May versus
I was
Toni
gonna-
Storm.
I was gonna say Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn had a really good.
Yeah, I've heard about it.
I
I've
mean,
heard
it was a
really
little
good.
while ago, so I guess it can't be the match of the week.
No,
Well, any
I
match
know.
could be the match of the week because if you watch something old,
Right. True.
like we just did,
Yeah.
but not that.
I wasn't sure about
specifically.
that. So if I watch like a Muda match, it could be my match of the week.
Whatever.
Okay.
I think because we're doing our match count every week.
Yeah.
So I think it would be from the matches you watched for that week. I think that's
Okay,
fair. It
well,
doesn't have to
that's
be up to
cool.
date.
Because I've been going back and watching a lot of old New Japan stuff, like old Muda matches.
That's ironic.
Is it?
Old new.
Ooh.
Oh, NJPW.
Because you said
But we just got done watching for some of the viewers a new old match.
That's right. Comment below, Creamers. What did you think of that old match? And
What's your count?
what's your match count for 2025?
What's your match of the week?
The year of our lives.
But yeah, so I thought Kevin and Sammy, because that was a really, really good unsanctioned match, whatever it was officially. That was really cool. That was really fun.
So cool, so fun. If you're not here, you're the only one.
I don't
made that
remember
up.
the rest.
Alicia knows it.
So the rides inside, stand up. Nope. Sit
Go
down,
upside down,
spinning
spinning around.
So cool, so fun. What a great place to meet someone.
Indoor amusement park.
It's
here to
today.
stay.
I thought it was here. It's here today, not gonna stay.
Oh.
It's here today,
It's
not
temporary.
gonna stay. Go right away
Way to the IX Indoor Amusement Park. Gotta get to the IX Indoor Amusement Park today.
That was cool.
That's
You
from
can get your tickets from
yeah.
Mark's.
This is a Cleveland, the city that we live in. If you're not from here, you don't understand what we're talking
We
about.
have an IX center.
I also have had this. Let's see if you know what this is.
All right. I thought I had another match I wanted to bring up to you, but I don't remember. Oh,
Is it?
can I bring it up or should I wait?
Hold on one sec.
I'll wait 5.
Whoa. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Okay.
The Beach Boys?
No, but it sounds like it. Do you remember this?
What is this? Geauga Lake?
Dover Lake.
Dover Lake?
Yeah.
No,
Dang, dude. It was a disgusting water park that doesn't exist
I
anymore.
don't remember. I remember Geauga Lake.
Geauga Lake was fucking
Where's
sick.
Dover Lake?
The X-Flight. Remember that one?
The X Flight?
Yeah, it was a
the
ride.
machine? Yeah.
Now it doesn't exist.
I call them machines.
Well, it exists, but it's not here in Cleveland, the
They
city that we
moved
live in.
it?
It's at Kings Island.
You're allowed to just move a roller coaster?
They had to get special pardon from the
Big
president at the
cranes.
time. Yeah,
Yeah, that's cool.
yeah.
Dole. Bob Dole,
Bob Dole was president at the time. Yeah.
if I remember correctly.
Why don't you comment below, Creamers? Who was your favorite president?
Remember Bob Dole?
Yeah. Do you remember Bob Dole and what's your memories with him?
Is he dead? He's probably dead.
I don't know. He might be.
You know what match I didn't like at Revolution? Or I don't want to say I didn't like, but kind of let me down a little bit was the Outrunners.
Yeah.
I thought they looked a little...
They looked like green.
It looked like the spotlight got to them a little bit.
I thought
'Cause
that. I felt that way too.
I like Hurt Syndicate, and I think the Outrunners are going to be fine. And I do like the...
Yeah.
You son of a bitch
Yeah.
thing. Like, that's fun, and the crowd does it. You got to give the people what they want.
Right.
I've heard that on there before.
I've heard that
But
too.
I thought they just look, and I'm not even talking about like, because I think when I don't Pink Floyd, I don't remember his name, Floyd
Turbo Floyd.
Yeah.
And Truth Magnum.
When he got into the ring his like foot got caught. I'm not even talking like that because that could happen to anybody. And
Sure.
That could happen to Shelton Benjamin hopping in and whatever. Like, that could happen to anybody. But they looked like they were thinking.
Right, like they were in their head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that, like I said, they're going to be fine. They're very fun, and I find them enjoyable.
For sure.
But
no, I think
I noticed that in that match. Like, it was at least noticeable. I mean, I'm not watching.
No, I felt that same way. I also felt like that match though did have my favorite piece of commentary in the entire show.
Nigel?
Yeah.
The condom?
Not the condom. That was funny.
Well, he's used that line before, though, and I don't even watch that often.
Yeah.
But he's definitely, I heard him say that on Collision. I asked Truth Magnum if he was named after the condom, and he said, what are those?
He just wants to make sure
What's
we
a
know.
condom? I know, but I'm like, damn.
But he says it in a fun way. Condom.
Yeah.
No, but he said, I think it was maybe Taz or I don't know, someone, maybe Excalibur asked, hey, if you were the Outrunners, how would you prepare for the Hurt Syndicate tonight? And he was like, I don't know, poison them.
That's good. I like that.
I loved it.
That's good. He's good. I get confused by the commentary.
Yeah,
because
they're all British.
Well, there's 3 guys, then there's a different 3rd guy, then there's 4 guys, and then
JR's
Ross
in there
is
pissing his pants.
and then he left. And now Tony's back, but then Tony's not there, and then the other guy's on Dynamite. I mean, which is fine, whatever.
Yeah.
But
I'm used to it. I understand who I'm getting, so.
I like JR still, but
I mean, he's a legend.
it's all right. I mean, it's all right. He's a beautiful boy.
Beautiful boy.
He is. But yeah,
If you're into that sort of thing.
I like Tony. I don't know. I can't. There's just too many of them. I think. Too many belts, too many commentators. Too many cooks.
Yes. Did you ever watch Too Many Cooks on Adult Swim?
Mm-hmm. That's what I was referring to. I know it's a saying as well, but that's the first time I ever heard the saying.
That's an interesting fucking thing.
It's long. It's like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be that long.
Have you ever watched unedited footage of a bear?
No.
It's kind of like Too Many Cooks. I think it's the same dude who made it.
Is it just a bear?
No.
Oh. Well, now I don't get it.
You'll find out.
No, I won't.
Creamers, comment below. What's your favorite Adult Swim? What is that?
Bump?
Infomercial video?
Infomercial.
Yeah.
They're on their YouTube.
Yeah, and they're on Max as well.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Yeah, which is where AEW is.
They have a cool... Their Adult Swim has a cool live stream that just plays all the time with just, like, trippy images and songs and stuff. It's good for, like, if you have, like, people over a party or something.
Yeah, I love Adult
As
Swim.
background stuff.
I've heard, and I agree with people say that Adult Swim is to millennials what MTV was to Gen X.
Probably.
And I would have to, I mean,
that's a fair assessment.
Yeah.
Because that was Family Guy, like, it brought that back and made it
and
big.
Futurama.
And Futurama it brought back.
Yeah.
I think there was something else.
All their weird shit that they had. I mean, Tim and Eric.
Yeah. That definitely had a lot. I guess that could be, because MTV was like your counterculture.
Yeah, at the time.
Yeah, the 80s.
And then they changed. The only thing, though, is I Wonder Shows, and we've talked about the show together.
Yeah, that was on MTV too.
It was, and I feel like that was them going, like, we need to have an Adult Swim style.
They tried, though, because they did the cartoons. They did, like, what's the one? I think these are on, like, Paramount. I saw them. I don't have Paramount.
Well, like, Drawn Together?
That's Comedy Central.
It was.
But Clone High.
I've never seen that before.
They just made, like, it's like Abe Lincoln and JFK.
I've seen, you know what? I saw that on there. I didn't watch it before.
It was all right. I remember
like,
watching it when I was a kid and liking it. But yeah, they had, like, their animation, Adult Swim.
Yeah.
Like Andy Milonakis, that was kind of one of those.
Yeah.
Tom Green was almost kind of like that. That was different, though.
Mm-hmm.
But they tried. It was all right. I'd watch whatever at that time.
Didn't you meet Tom Green?
I went to a stand-up show. I didn't get to
okay.
Did we talk about it? We talked about it on the GTV.
We did?
I think so, because he was supposed to be the GTV guy.
Oh, that's right.
I feel like I listened to that.
Comment below, Creamers.
Did we talk
What do you
about
think?
that?
Yeah, did we talk about that? And what do you think of Tom Green?
I like him.
And what do you like better, MTV or Adult Swim? You can only pick one.
Oh, man. Probably Adult Swim. But MTV, when I was younger, I watched it.
Yeah.
Like, exclusively.
Uh-huh. I feel like MTV used to want to be Adult Swim at one point, and then they wanted to be CW.
With the TV shows and
Yeah,
stuff?
because, like...
They've jumped around because they did, like,
that
the
Teen Wolf
reality
show.
stuff
Have you ever seen
a lot.
that?
No. We
That's
talked
true.
about this, too.
Teen Wolf?
Yeah.
Really? It was a good show. I can't even
Team
lie.
Edward.
Oh, no, that's the other one. That's Twilight.
Yeah, but isn't there a guy named Edward? There's somebody you talked about. You brought up Teen Wolf before. We get it. You watch Teen Wolf.
It was a good program.
Oh, Teen Wolf, the movie.
Oh yeah, with Michael J.
There's
Fox.
a wiener in that movie.
There's a wiener in the movie?
There's a guy that like in the gym scene, I think, when they play basketball, there's like an extra that like flashes his wiener that nobody caught.
That guy's a hero.
Yeah, I'll show it to you sometime.
Oh yeah. When I was a kid, I had acquired a bunch of VHS tapes from my grandmother, I believe,
Mm-hmm.
and and they were all just movies she recorded off TV. And one was Teen Wolf 2,
Yeah.
and I hadn't seen Teen Wolf 1 before.
So you couldn't follow the plot, probably.
Well, it was a different kid, so it was
Yeah,
all right.
so it made no
It was,
sense.
and he was a wrestler, so I liked it more than I probably would have liked a basketball one. But do you know who played Teen Wolf in that movie?
The Teen Wolf in Teen Wolf 2 was... Who's the guy from Arrested Development?
Dang,
That's my
you
pick.
knew it, dude. Jason Bateman.
Yep. See, I couldn't think of the name, but come on, I don't know where I pulled that from. My Yahoo.
You pulled that out of your
I
Yahoo?
pulled it right out of my Yahoo.
Yeah, your Yahoo.
They don't do that anymore either.
No.
We're getting real nostalgic on this episode.
Yeah. Creamers, where did you get your first email address from?
What's your birth year?
Yeah, what year were you born? What is your grandma's maiden name?
Yeah. What street
Comment that
what was the
below.
first street you lived on?
And tell us what your email address is to kind of
Last
skip that
four
step.
of your social.
Yeah. What's that?
And if you get any
your
text or emails with a code, just comment it below.
Yeah, and we'll obviously follow the link and then
Yeah.
comment below.
Well, duh.
Thank you.
Duh, creamers.
You want to hit it?
Got it.
Well, that's all the time we've got for tonight, Creamers. We love you.
And we wish you the best.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, shit, I never hit record.
Read it.
And everybody knows what lumberjacks eat. They eat a lot of pancakes. And we walked in, and Big Scott was sitting back in the big chair with the knife and the fork. Turns out he ate 298 pancakes.
298 pancakes?
That's right.